Seeking English, S.A.T. Workbook, page 337, problem 3. Sales tax is calculated using the formula T equals SR. T equals SR, where S is the cost of a product and R is the tax rate. Okay. The cost of a product before tax in town M is X dollars. So they're giving you kind of redundant taxonomy or redundant terminology. So when you see X in the problem, it corresponds to town M. Okay, the tax, it says the cost of the same product before tax is Y dollars in town N. So they have MX and then YN. They just, it's inconsistent because the order in which they give things and then they give you this thing. The tax rates in M and N are 6% and 8% respectively. So they give you a respective structure after having not done that. Great. If the cost of the product in town M after tax is $16 more than its cost after tax in town N, which expression describes X in terms of Y? Okay, so the respective structure is the 6% pertains to M, which pertains to X. That should be a multiple of 1.06 or 106%, okay? The other one, 8%, pertains to N, which pertains to Y. That should be 108% or 1.08. Those are the things that we're looking for in this problem to be in the correct position and to be correctly notated. There is a lot of not very useful information in this problem. Okay, and there's a lot of not very useful information in the answers. So this problem mostly challenges your ability to separate what is useful to answer the problem from what is not useful to answer the problem. So let's take a look. You'll notice in each case they have X on the left side, so yay, you don't have to worry about that. That's one less thing to worry about. Also, the denominators 106 are the same in each case, so the correct answer inevitably contains that. Looking at the denominator is not going to help you determine what is the wrong answer. That's a little bit easier then. One way to think about this is the 106 is 106% tax rate there. So if you want, you could just move this over there and get rid of the denominator. I might do that in a moment. I want to look at these answers first to see things that are wrong with them. Okay, in this case, you can see this dot here, 1.08y is inconsistent. The notation is inconsistent. You have 106 and you have 1.08 here. They should either both be 1.08 or 1.06, or they won't work together correctly. Now, if you're not sure why that is, you tell me in the comment section and we'll go over it. I'm not going to spend the whole video on that. Okay, so that's a problem. Okay, there's another problem in here that I'll get to, but I'm saving it. I'm going to come back. Okay, up here you have this 160 sticks out as being different from 1600, 1600. Would that be correct if the other one's wrong? Our intuition might be, oh, the one that's different has to be the correct answer. No, that's not always true. The 160 doesn't work because it's supposed to be, everything is supposed to be multiplied by 0, 0. 1.08 is multiplied by 100. 16 is multiplied by 100. Okay, 1.06 multiplied by 100. That's how this is supposed to work here. Even if you thought, well, $16 makes sense, or 1,600 cents makes sense, 160 of anything would not make sense because it's not related by a multiple of 1 or a multiple of 100. It's related by a multiple of 10, which doesn't seem to figure in the problem anymore. So we could go over it, but no. I think when you see where I'm going, you're going to see that I've done enough with this one. Okay, over to this one. At this point, I am going to move the, there we go. I'm going to do this. 106x equals 108 minus 1600. Okay, so there's the same product. There's the same product multiplied by 108, multiplied by 106. Okay, and that matches what the story says, which is in town M, tax rate is 106. In town N, tax rate is 108. The question is, what happens? Do we add or subtract the $16? Okay, to make these things equal. Does the thing say that the price is higher by $16 in town M or in town N? If it's higher in town M, then we need to add it to what happens in the other town, which is the Y. Okay? I don't see it being added here. I see it being subtracted. You notice this is subtracted, subtracted. This one, hey, there's another thing that's unique to one of the answers. Is that plus? Is that plus really all that I need to answer this question? Yeah, it actually was. So I've kind of wasted your time talking about these. I've appropriated your time to discuss other aspects of the wrong answers so that you can understand them a little bit better. Before pointing out that ultimately you're just looking for maybe just one little thing. It doesn't have to be a spectacular difference. It can be something as simple as this. The other answers, despite what else is wrong with them or right with them, have a subtraction where they need the addition. That's all that happened in this problem. Okay? Thanks.